Suppose it's working. What are we doing on battery? Good team. All right, for those that are just joining, good morning on the eastern seaboard. We are right here at CP Belt, just by Reading. The Spring Street Yard is just down there. And yes, as the title implies, we will be we will be going after the Reading and Northern Fall Foliage. Only I will be riding it. Um, Never done a live stream like this before. I don't know how well it's gonna go, but I figured since nobody's done it before, what the hell? The train doesn't leave for quite a while though, so that's why I've pulled up here by Belt just to see if I get any NS traffic coming through here, because this is the beginning of the NS Reading line. You would continue down there through interlocking such as Laurel and West Laurel until reaching Y Missing Junction, and down the Harrisburg line you go. I just heard a horn out in the distance, so something must be on the way. Because I also saw another intermodal going west, 21G, stopped at Y Missing. That comes out of my line. And the light down there is from the observation coach. Jack Carson's railroad videos, it's actually not that bad. I mean, yeah, it's wet. It rained like crazy last night. High winds, the sideways rain. Almost looked like Hurricane Ida back then. So, yeah, a lot of rain. But it's actually not that bad temperature-wise. But then again, I do have my Azrael sweater from Undertale and a raincoat that I had just in case, which I'm probably going to take off a little bit later because it's going to warm up to at least late 60s. Scanner's crackling away, but doesn't seem like it's picking up much. It's a unit N, and this wire is for the long-range antenna mounted on the roof of the car. This is great for like chases and stuff. Picked it up off of I forget where I got it. I think it was an Amazon purchase. I'm not sure. "21E has the green at Seaboard." Oh, that's coming all the way from uh, my home area, Norristown. So it's not bad timing for a weekend, but we won't see him here since he's a Harrisburg train. I'm pretty sure there's going to be something coming down there by the .8 detector, because when I was on my way up here, the signals were red, and usually they're off when there's nothing in the block, so I don't know, something could come, something not. And also, for those that have seen a lot of videos in the past, including my fall foliage chase last year, YJNR no longer comes up here anymore, which is really a shame. They stopped it in mid 2021 because of PTC complications. Because Reading and Northern's engines, they have cab signals for NS, particularly their MP15s, but they do not have PTC. So now NSH68 comes out down there. I don't know what time because I've never seen it before. Crosses over, goes right into the Reading yard, drops it off, and then goes right back home. It's a local, for those that don't know, NSH68. Like I said, I have no idea when it runs. It used to be the Allentown to Reading local, which would come late at night, reusing H44's power. That's the Allentown to Abrams local. But I had a feeling they were going to get rid of that train, but I didn't know they were going to reuse the symbol for the Reading and Northern local. That was a bit of a shock. Oh, and if you want to know details about the upcoming fall foliage trip in the next couple of hours, you can check out the Reading and Northern's website and just go to RBMN Passenger. You'll click that tab, go to schedule, I think it is, and then boom, you'll find the fall foliage. It looks like there's a cat over there. Must be Chessie. It's a running joke I always do. Whenever I see a cat by the tracks, oh, it's Chessie. Though he was a tabby, though. Last I remember. Do I like Australia trains? They're alright. Nah, it's just a car. I don't hear anything yet. So, it's probably going to be a quiet morning along the Reading line. But it'll pick up in the afternoon, like it usually does, or late morning by the time we're out of here, going down to Jim Thorpe. Yeah, that's another reason why I decided to live stream this trip, because nobody's done it before, nobody really does it, and it's also to announce something. I will soon be introducing channel memberships to this channel. There'll be about 5 tiers, last I checked. And yeah, you'll eventually see a join button next to the subscribe button. I'll do that later tonight. I'll activate it then, and then you can choose whichever tier you want to help support the channel. All the money, just like the GoFundMe and Patron income, will go to mainly getting resources for new videos. I just got one off of eBay recently. This book called Great Train Wrecks of Eastern Pennsylvania, I think it's called. Got it off of eBay for like 15 bucks, and it's got all kinds of interesting tales, including one that's going to be released in December, the Bryn Athyn incident, which is going to be 100 years since, so really looking forward to doing that video. Only one problem. Even though it's about a half hour from my house, the abandoned Bryn Athyn station, the bridge leading to it, the only road going there, the bridge is out. And our good old friends at PennDOT say, oh, we're not going to get it done until next year. Yay. Freaking idiots. So what are you going to do? Are there trains idle, or are they slowly creeping? At the moment, I don't know. I know that's idle. I mean, I don't even think 425's been fired up yet. But, they probably are starting to steam it up because, it takes a while to get it ready. And those lights are coming from the observation coach. Just like a lot, kind of like the Amtrak one. Beach Grove, I think it's called. I don't know. And 425 will have 2 diesels on the back. The only reason they're there, though, is not for electric power, dynamic braking. Because the Reading and Northern's got quite a bit of tight turns, and some steep gradients. So they want to make sure that 425 has sufficient braking power, and dynamic braking's the best you can get. So it's going to be the 2 SD50-2s, the 5018 and 19, I believe. That's what I've been seeing lately on the photos of all the trips. I was hoping to chase it one day, but got caught up with other business, so unfortunately I had to miss out on chasing it, but oh well. And I can't do Halloween either because I got church tomorrow, and I also have Halloween plans. I can hear what sounds like a faint rumble, but can't really tell. The scanner was crackling a little bit, trying to pick up something. But I think the clouds are messing with the signal because it is completely overcast. It usually sometimes happens, but when it's like a good day, like a couple days ago, that antenna can pick up at least 20 miles range. Because I can, whenever I'm in Norristown, I can pick up 24.5, which is the Valley Forge detector, which is, like I said, a range of between 15 to 20 miles, which is really good. It's better than what you get on the crappy stock antennas, let me tell you. Man, it's dark there. Well, yeah, it's early morning here, and you also got the clouds. It's about 7:25 Eastern Daylight Time up here. So out in the west, like California and stuff, it's probably still, middle of the night there. And for people like you in the UK, it's mid-morning, I think. Thunder Live at 4 a.m. Yeah, 4 a.m. your time, but it's only 7:30 a.m. my time. 10:25 p.m. Oh, it's nighttime in Australia as well. Just hit nighttime over there. Wow. It's great to see how far my audience is spread across the world. We should see at least something. Maybe 2:11 if he's late. Since it's a weekend, they run a little bit later. Is it more cooler right now? Yeah, definitely. It's like in the it feels like the early 50s. I'm not sure, but it's gonna go up to late 60s in temperature, so it's gonna be really, really nice. Are there gonna be Amtraks passing by? No, there won't. I think the rumbling just might be the Amtraks. Not, the SD50s. Yes, this is freight, Mr. Mersh 240. Norfolk Southern Reading line, right at the beginning. Light went out over there. What light? That light's still on. Unless you're talking about a light down there, which I don't remember. Of course it's usually freight, that's all they do. The only quote-unquote passenger they do is the office car special, which has all the government head honchos riding it, aka all the idiots that are running this company to the ground. I'm gonna put the, how do I change the camera around? Yeah, there's me. Just gonna put the phone down for a bit. There, it's actually holding up pretty well. $11, huh? Yeah, that's in Delaware. Last I checked. K64, that kind of duty. I think I saw another comment that said that they're not that far. Let me see. Rusty, Shackleford, Reading, you're basically around the corner from me. Small world. Well, how about that? Reading for me is about a 40-minute drive from home. Oh, but why are you up so early? Well, one, so I can eventually get a parking spot when I go down to Outer Station, and two, see if I get lucky here. See what morning traffic I can get. Oh, what that noise was. Your jumper is so Slav. Oh, yeah. I've had this jacket forever. Not really forever, quite a few years. Is it just Norfolk Southern that operates here, or are there more operations that operate here? Just down the road is Reading and Northern, where they start, but these tracks here are just NS. But we are going to jump over to the Reading and Northern pretty soon if we don't see anything for a little bit. Ooh, excuse me. Oh, that sounds like a rooster. Probably what it is. I'm gonna take Where am I going? Well, starting our journey here in North Reading, and then we'll be eventually taking the fall foliage down to Jim Thorpe. There we go, somebody's calling Harrisburg East. I just realized I forgot to turn on the Reading and Northern feed. Yeah, there we go, channel 4, that's it. Wonder who could it be though? Maybe 21G saying he's ready to go from YO, which. There we go. Whoa,
21G here.
Yep, that was right.
There's a recrew on their way out for you. Outstanding. All right, thank you.
Aha! I knew it. I knew 21G's crew expired. Why else would he be stopped? Because, well, yeah, it's loud because the phone's sitting right on top of the scanner. Sorry about that. But yeah, 21G, comes really late at night through my area. I actually left Morrisville pretty late at 1 in the morning. Usually it's already past there by like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock at night. And I guess he got stuck in Abrams for a while doing work, and thoroughbred stupidity, at it again, he timed out. Because a crew can only stay on duty on a train for so long. 12 hours is the federal limit before they got to find a place to tie down and get a recrew or just leave the train as is. Ay. I'm going to take a look down the track. Surprised, there's usually at least one that I'd see through here, even on a weekend. I don't plan to chase it because I forgot to schedule a date to do that because I'm an idiot and I was busy. But I do plan to, but I am riding it today. It'll be also and by the way, I just realized this live stream is also going to be helpful for anybody chasing the train so they know where the heck we are. Even though it's only 14 people watching, who cares? Oh man, I only got about 5 hours of sleep because I got rudely awoken at like 5 in the morning. Planned to wake up at 6, and since I wasn't going to go back to sleep anyway, I was like, you know what the heck. I expected more people to watch the stream. Me too, dude. But I guess most of the West Coast is still asleep, so that's kind of one reason.
Dr. 5019.
That's
Answering over.
Northern.
Hey, when you're ready, figure back, 5 for a stop. Alright, you talk to Aaron to get permission to work. Let me give him a buzz. Alright, you want to call him on the phone or you want me to call him on the radio? Okay.
Okay, so that's Ready and Northern we just heard on the feed. 5019 is going to bring the excursion consist onto the station track.
Sarah for East 21G. 21G. Alright, the SPTI is looking for you. Would you guys happen to have an address to where you're at? I'll have to look it up here. Is there a business close to there or something?
Oh, wonderful. They don't even know where he is. Such precision. Much wow. You can't even look at the freaking computer screen. So yeah, Reading and Northern, they're pulling the excursion consist out to put it on the station track so we can get ready for boarding. And then they'll eventually attach 425 onto the front.
Can you tone them off?
And away they will go. Now he's calling Fort Clinton, which is the Harrisburg east of the Reading and Northern. Fort Clinton controls pretty much everything. I believe they are, but I don't know. I'm not an expert on that kind of stuff, on radio code. They're probably getting permission to work. So they can make
Whatever.
There you go.
Fort Aaron, 5019 down here, OSJT, looking for permission to work in the yard. Roger, okay to work there, guys. 740, over. Roger, 740. Still the same 2 bulletins, there's nothing new out this morning, right? No, negative, just hit the button on an email there, so you don't have new ones set up to the tower there and grab them over. Alright, Roger, I'll have to check out new bulletins then. Roger. Hey, Roger, RD 69, LD 49, over. 69 and 49, okay. Roger.
Now the reason why he's got to... Jeez. The reason why he's got to ask
Alright,
permission...
come back 5 for the spot.
Can I talk, please? Thank you.
Duty Auto, ready PA. 135, Duty Auto. Is that Duty Auto?
hell is he talking about? That's in Altoona. But anyway, the reason why 5019's got to get permission to work in the North Reading yard, which is down that way,
On the move.
that's because the yard job, YJNR, should be working today, I think. Though NRFF doesn't work Saturdays, so I don't know. They might still have
4 to go.
that they just brought, that NS dropped off that they need to work on. I don't know. Either way, they need permission.
And 3.
2.
Two to go. One big one. Hey, half.
Truck.
Two truck.
Check what the truck's talking about.
Hey, truck.
Some beef jerky to keep me going.
I see.
Glad you subscribed.
There's fine, mate. Keep it right there. Okay to set them up then.
Times Square, 42th Street.
Roger, break flash.
I don't even know where that is. Just woke up. I know that feeling. I could use drink right now, Gatorade, something like that. I don't know. I'll probably save up though when we get to Jim Thorpe. While we're waiting at Jim Thorpe, which is about 3 hours, I think, I'll probably pause the stream anyway. But yeah. We definitely want to see 425 on the turntable out there, though. That's a must. Because while the diesels are why the passenger consist, they'll spin 425 on the turntable, so I'm told. And no, I don't mean Jim Thorpe, Maryland. You should know it's Jim Thorpe, PA. I mean, Jim Thorpe, Pennsylvania is freaking famous. It's the Switzerland of Pennsylvania. And a hot rail fan destination, so... I don't know how you can confuse that with the Maryland one. I didn't even know there was a Maryland one. That changes everything. I have to put a water bottle in here. Whatever. Let me check the time. Can you tell I'm sleep deprived? Yeah.
C-19, go to plan the hind end, walking ahead. Roger.
744 in Ohio. Yeah, same up here in PA. I'm waiting on Amtrak 161 leading the Crescent in Buford, Georgia. Oh, cool. Good luck on that catch.
Waiting on a train to record for the zone videos.
Yeah, at least one ass, but I don't think I might get one at this rate. So I think we leave 9 o'clock, I believe, out of the Reading. If I don't see one by around 8, I'm out of here. And we're gonna hop over to the Reading and Northern. I could check, but it's gonna screw up with the stream. Going my luck, as soon as I get ready to leave to go to the Reading and Northern just down the street, something's gonna come through here. It happens every time. It's not chilly in West Virginia. It's not really. It's just cool. That's all it is. Yeah, the only BNSF traffic we get are the foreign power trailers we get on 66E, 67C, 67E, which go down to Eddystone and back again from, I think, Chicago, I don't know. But they always have at least one BNSF, though it always presents a problem when there is one, because there's no foreign power can't lead past Harrisburg no matter what. In most of NS's line, you need to have cab signals, including the Harrisburg line, even before you get to Harrisburg. And another problem is there's no Y in Eddystone, so what they often have to do is, well, they want to take the empties back after coming in as 66E. When it's 66E, it's no problem. They have an NS unit up front and a BNSF at the back. But if there is a BNSF and they want to come back west to get rid of the empties, they have to run the NS leader around, attach it to the BNSF, and then they have to go long hood forward all the way to at least Reading here, where they spin around on the Y, which is about a mile away from here, and then they reattach on the consist facing the right way, and then on they go toward Harrisburg and beyond.
219, gonna fly the whole train, okay to release.
Okay, they're doing brake tests. But, yeah. One time, though, they couldn't, they had to continue past Reading because they needed the train in Harrisburg ASAP for whatever reason. And I can only imagine, and I saw the engineer, the look on his face when I saw him in a long hood forward GE, I think it was, at Sinking Spring. He just had that look like this, like, I want to die. I felt so bad for him because going long hood forward in a flared radiator GE is just awful. The Aces are the worst because they got that long back end. They're the worst engines to go long hood forward in. And then you got these SD70M-2s that NS used to use. Those were also bad to go long hood forward in because all they are is just a DC Ace. How are we looking on time? Only 13 people watching as well. 7:50. Camera is not really hazy. I don't know why. It shouldn't be. thought I heard a K5LA. Yeah, I did hear one. We might actually be getting 19G. I think that's what I heard. I don't know if it was 21. Nah, it couldn't have been 21G. They would have, the new crew would have to call into Harrisburg East saying that they're ready to go, and then NS would be like, all right, signal indication, why missing, on you go. That might be the only NS train we get here today. Well, at least it's something. As soon as I see him, I'm out of here. I'm not waiting any longer. How long has it been here in Thunderbolt? Well, I got here about 5 minutes ago. No, not 5 minutes ago. I got here about almost an hour ago. Not exactly. But I started the stream a little bit later and nothing happened. What kind of radio do you use to get the engineer call like that? Actually, what the phone is sitting on, my Bearcat 75 XLT with a long-range antenna mounted on the car. It's really nice. And reminds me, I'm gonna try and locate my short-range stock antenna that the scanner came with, because I am not dragging that thing into the train car because I just look like an idiot. There, now the phone's sitting up. Go find me. This is the antenna the scanners normally come with, and let me just say, it sucks when this is all you have for an antenna when you're just regularly rail fanning, because it has a very, very limited range, and it doesn't take much for it to get all covered up. Because even if I were to put it under the gutter system on that building over there, that would start to mess with the scanner, the antenna, and limit range, which absolutely sucks. Well, it's that antenna that I have on the car. It's long range. Doesn't give a crap. The only downside is it's less portable, but I am planning to get an antenna just like that. That I can use portably. Probably won't need it though, because I think my one friend who's still on the way, Train Fan 5202, he's probably going to bring his. Also, if any of my Discord mods are watching, if you haven't done so already, you could ping the server to let them know that this is going on, because I couldn't do that yet. That would be very gracious.
Hello, Briar.
Hello.
You got a good release on the whole train?
I just got to the hind end, good release on the whole train, back up to 90 on the hind end, 754.
754, okay. I'm going to come back so I can get those bulletin orders. I'll meet you in the tower.
Yeah, I'll meet you in the tower. Just going to say, if you want, I could have printed them out, but meet up in the tower, buddy.
The tower is where all the crews sign up. So all the Reading crews out of North Reading Yard, so they can get work, as well as print out any Form Ds or other stuff that he mentioned earlier, which I don't think the dispatcher said he had any, so I don't know what they're talking about. Whatever. I know one thing though. Seeing all these leaves, it's slippery rail season up here, which is next to winter, one of the worst times to be on the railroad because these things are notorious for causing wheel slip at times, especially when they're wet like that. Just kind of, ugh. That's why SEPTA's running the wash trains right now with the toasters. 2304, 2307, and 2301 are running them. Same as last year, actually. So, I still gotta catch those things. Jeez. Wait, what? What's the chat talking about? Yeah, those diamond antennas are awesome. Oh, that's 38G. Wow, he's late. He should have been already tied down in Abrams across the river from my house by like almost 2 in the morning. What the hell is he doing? So that probably means we're not going to see anything here. So you know what? I'm just going to pack up shop and hop over to the Reading and Northern. Because I'm not going to be needing the pod anymore.
Dr. Stern.
How am I going to get this thing in here? Should be fun. Why did you just unplug? So we're now going to hop over to the Reading and Northern because NS has been a Oh, that was the short-range antenna in my pocket. Oi! So we're going to hop over to the Reading and Northern now because NS pretty much disappointed us. So I got to find a place to put the camera. I'm just going to leave it. It's going to fall over if I prop it up against the windshield. Because I don't have a suction cup mount. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. I'm not going far. Where are my keys? There. I'm gonna make sure I turn off my music radio because I might have copyrighted music on that CD I was playing on the way up here, and we don't want that. We don't want copyright Nazis. And I'm not holding the phone while driving because that is very stupid. I need both hands to drive. That way, kind of the reason why they tell you need to have two hands on the wheel is so you can have a better grip and react better if something happens. Plus, if a cop sees me holding a phone while driving, he's obviously going to go whoop whoop and pull me over because he's going to be thinking I'm texting or something stupid like that. And we don't want that either. No, sir. Ah, for frick's sake, I hate these traffic lights. And just my luck, the parking lot's full. Dang it. I hope they haven't started boarding yet, because then that means I won't get a seat. Of course, they have the left turn signal on at this traffic light, even though nobody's using it. nobody's here. And then somebody U-turns like an idiot when you're not supposed to do that at this intersection. Which you can't see. Of course you can't see because I'm cheap. Oh, I hate when my scanner does this. It's like electromagnetic interference. It starts messing with the antenna. Let me turn off the NS feed because that is very annoying. It doesn't happen often when I rail fan, but when it does, it is very annoying. I don't know what causes it. I don't know if it's the antenna. I don't know if it's some sort of special electromagnetic interference. Whatever it is, it drives me nuts. And I'm stuck here at the entrance because the parking lot's full. And you can't park on the business adjacent to it because then people are going to complain. Come on, let us in. Okay, now we're moving. Oh, gosh. I don't want to park on the siding track that goes right through the parking lot because I know they're probably going to need that open. What is this idiot doing? Is he turning around? What are you doing? I'm gonna grab this so you can see this. So yeah, welcome to North Reading. Oh good, there's a bunch of open spots up there, good. See, there's the, you can see 225 over there, that's the, it's sitting on that siding track that goes right through the parking lot. I do not want to go and park there. Well, they got a cop there directing people in. Let me put the camera down for a second. You know you can go. There's plenty of open spots. Dingleberry. I know. Yeah, everybody's boarded already. I don't have a seat. Crap. A good seat, that is. Because I wanted to be in the head-end coach. Out of the way, woman. Thank you. Alright. We gotta go. And there goes one of my mobile chargers into the void of my car, which is this area between the friggin'... Yes. Don't know why. There's no parking spaces up there. This guy has no idea what he's doing with this parking lot. He just put me into a spot area that's not even a spot. Oh, but it creates more room. No, you're just impatient. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna bother with the scanner for now. I'm gonna turn it off. Hope I didn't forget anything. Yep, I almost forgot my USB cable. On my phone. Shut up, phone. I'll leave the antenna up.
You riding? Then you can't park here. Where you riding? Back up and ride.
I just realized I don't have an antenna. There we go, now we're good. Yep, long line, possible to get a seat. A good one, that is. Okay, I'm gonna shut off my phone notifications. Just like England, starting to rain. Well, hello, I never hurt anybody.
Okay, last thing.
Last name? Ross. Yeah, Ross.
There's a little of an underhang there.
John Ross. There you go. Enjoy your ride. Last name?
Nickel. Nicholl.
Thomas Nickel.
That's
there
right.
You go. Enjoy your ride.
Thank you. Got our ticket in here, and on we go. Looks like 425 hasn't been attached yet. Probably on the other side of the yard.
Got it.
There we go. It's
Just one? Yep, you're good.
Go ahead. MP15 DCs that are normally used on the yard job. Oh, so the yard job wasn't even running.
She already chucked hers.
Into the next coach. They are idling though.
Here's that way. Yeah, maybe that's
Into the next coach.
That I got covered.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you board the train this morning, we remind you that we are expecting a sellout crowd for this trip today. Each coach seat can comfortably accommodate 2 people. Also, if you have numbers 304 and 308 are being reserved for our passengers boarding the train at Port Clinton. Finally, we assure you that this is indeed a steam train, as steam locomotive number 425 will be arriving shortly to couple onto the train. We are scheduled for departure from Outer Station in 45 minutes. Thank you.
I believe this is the good side. Yeah, no face mask because. Whoop.
What's for that?
This thing. I'm dropping everything. So, we are on board the train. We'll be leaving pretty shortly, and I still managed to get a good seat, but I didn't know the head-end coaches are being reserved for the Port Clinton boarders. Yeah, we're stopping at Port Clinton, and I think we're also stopping at Tamaqua, which are both which Tamaqua is one of those Pennsylvania towns that you have to be a Pennsylvanian to pronounce correctly, because everybody else would be like, what? Tamaqua? Yeah, there's a lot of towns that outsiders can't pronounce. They pronounce reading as Reading as reading. They pronounce Atlanta Productions. I am not in Jim Thorpe. We're actually in Reading, but we will be going to Jim Thorpe in a couple of hours. I was about to say.
Or something where you can get
We did this train 2 years ago this morning like that, and it was just wet all day. And it
Steady on.
we did, but it didn't matter.
How are we doing on battery? 40%. Okay, that's not bad. Not great, but not terrible either.
You'll enjoy it. If you get a chance, up the hill, there's steps to it. It's a railroad captain's house. He built like a big railroad in Winnipeg University. His house is really preserved and it's worth a tour. It's a really good tour. And if you're kind of lucky, you're
Come on,
inside.
phone. Work with me.
It's worth it, visit. We have time. Sometimes you know,
Alright, bear with me for now. Yep, no COVID. Where's my scanner? I'm going to turn that back on. I'm also going to plug in my phone. Hold on a sec. There we go. Phone's plugged in. There. If it's lagging, do let me know, because we are going to go through some pretty bad cell signal territory. Plug in the scanner now, because I forgot to charge it. There we go, it's plugged in. Ease away. It is lagging, yeah, figured. What are you doing on cell signal though? Oh, but it's full. Well, then why is it lagging? Ay, ay, ay.
And then like, I'm gonna have
425 is a steam engine. It's for the people that are going to board at Port Clinton.
But before the fans, these clear story windows.
Oh, it's lagging really bad now. Oh, great.
Yeah, they do that. So I just noticed that. There's a car up front generator for the car is in the back.
I'm gonna open the window real quick. Man. There goes the charger.
Kind of tough, huh?
Yep. I need better leverage.
Let's give it a bit of a jerk.
There we go. Good enough, thanks. Let's see, 425. Yeah, 425 hasn't even hooked up yet. Of course, you got people trespassing into the yard. Why is the scanner beeping? Nah, it's alright. It's just I got a big head. Ride is about approximately 2.5 hours. I think I hear him though. "9 a.m. departure." And right now it is 8:27. See rail fans already making their way to the front end. You can see him down there. Oh, there she is. Where's my... Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you board the train this morning, we remind you that we are expecting a sellout crowd for this trip today. Each coach seat can comfortably accommodate 2 people. Also, if you have any belongings with you, please store them either in the racks overhead or on the floor at your feet, but not in the aisles nor on the seats. Also, the first 2 coaches on the train, numbers 304 and 308, are being reserved for our passengers boarding the train at Port Clinton. Finally, we assure you that this is indeed a steam train. Steam locomotive number 425 will be arriving any minute to couple onto the train, and we are scheduled for departure from Outer Station in 30 minutes. Thank you.
No, it's all right. I'll sit next to you. What?
guys told me why I'm listening because eastbound stopped the trailer train, and then there was another one right ahead of it, which must have been coming off of the line barrier, two right behind each other. I don't know. I was driving. No, you don't know that you were there. I know there was a double stack that was stopped. What's the double stack? Two eastbound.
You said you saw one sitting. You said you saw something at line missing sitting westbound. You said you saw a train sitting line missing westbound. I saw it this morning as well. That was 21G. That comes out of Morrisville, Works, Abrams. Yeah, I saw him as well. The crew expired, so we had to wait for a new crew to get on board. Unfortunately, because they went through it like 1 a.m. Oh boy.
I messaged you on there and you don't even respond. You're a pain.
And so are you. Yeah, because I mean, the front two coaches are reserved for Port Clinton passengers. I'm not. I wish I was. Well, 425's already humped up. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Paul, that was zip my neck right here. That was zip my neck right here.
I have to say that the line
Who cares?
is really long.
You look finally better than you do. Let me see.
But at 7 in the morning,
Yeah, it's still there.
Right. You can sit right next to me and just reach over.
You first notice your tickets and don't want to.
I'm just leaving it up here.
What's going on? We have seats back there.
I'll just go talk to somebody.
All right, scoot your camera over.
Sure. I don't know where I'm gonna put these papers.
I have to sit with you.
Hey, no problem with that.
I shift you over.
That's fine.
Oh, look at me. I'm 105, 945. You're 106.
Well, you booked earlier, didn't you? So, who cares?
By the way, you look 10 times better than you've been.
Oh, shut. I only trimmed this because of the New Hope interview.
Yeah, and guess what?
Yeah.
How does Katie like it?
Not a big fan.
She's giving you the stink eye, right?
Yeah, she eventually sucked it up. What made up for the hair loss was a new suit that I got for the wedding I
I
attended.
thought I saw 21E over at Forge, and I thought I was racing him. Here, he just gets out of the gate at 8 o'clock. And then I see 26E blasting through Pottstown, I think.
That had to have been 26E. Did you see 38G? I heard him on the scanner.
He was leaving Wyo as we were coming in to Reading.
Yeah, 38G. I heard him. I didn't see anything while I was sitting there at Belt. Nothing.
21G was still sitting there, though. There was still Intermal sitting there.
Yeah, because he didn't get a recrew yet. They're still waiting on the PTI van from Abrams.
Great.
Because he went across Pike at like 2 in the morning. He probably got stuck in Abrams for 2.5 hours.
Well, 21E's going to beat him out today.
I know. That's sad when that happens.
And by the way, you better watch before asking you stuff on your live stream.
I know. Was that a hoagie?
My burrito. It's my breakfast.
Breakfast burrito.
From
Nice.
Wawa.
The one down there?
Yeah.
Figured.
Well, you didn't ask for something, so sorry.
I didn't want anything. Don't worry about it.
Have it all you want. I don't care.
The other car.
Yeah, they did?
Yeah.
Well, let's go. Want to go up there?
Nah, let's sit here.
You sure?
They're gonna. Right now, this train's getting packed. The parking lot's so packed.
I don't know why, because they originally reserved it for
They needed the spaces to sell
for
out.
Port Clinton.
It was sold out.
I know, but they had it reserved for Port Clinton passengers originally. I don't know why they changed, unless they broke through illegally. That's my bet.
Or they had no choice.
Because I didn't see a crew member go through.
Well, I guess they did. They had no choice.
I bet you somebody removed the barrier. Because people are ignorant, don't forget. Only 9 people watching now. Are you kidding me? Now 8.
Yeah, some guys had to go.
Well, I mean, I've got like almost 100,000 subscribers, and you'd expect more people to watch, especially something like this. Unless, did the feed die?
Oh yeah, that I wasn't playing.
No, it's still going. Probably just lagging. By like 10 seconds.
I know that guy.
Yeah, you're sitting right next to him.
No, the conductor that just walked by.
Oh.
No feeds live.
I already saw a bunch of rail fans walk toward the head end there, and then there's some coming back. What? Oh, so they did open it up.
Yep.
You sure you don't want to move up?
Yeah, we're stay here.
What about the return trip?
We're still gonna stay here.
Okay.
It's assigned cars.
Good point. And I think I'll. What?
One of your fans is a Wawa worker.
Gotta love Wawa. I work for Wawa. Huh. How about that?
Mike Vieira, which location?
Yeah, for those who are wondering who I'm talking with, this is Train Fan 5202 right next to me.
Hello.
Go subscribe to his channel. He's got like a goal. He's gonna reactivate it very soon.
It's been reactivated. It's been active. It's just it's been dormant because I haven't uploaded in a while.
Yeah, but he's gonna start uploading again, so definitely go check him out. And definitely subscribe to me as well if you haven't already, because we're on the road to 100K. Yeah, exact. That's why I said that. What'd you say?
I'm talking to my mom.
Oh, okay. He's gonna be all right over there, right?
She's chowing down on breakfast like I am.
All right. Darn.
So I'm going to film this side going up and coming back the opposite.
Well, yeah, obviously. That way we can get good shots of Port Clinton when we go by.
But whoever told you that they wide 425 at the Y doesn't know what they're talking about.
Probably.
Because they wouldn't do that. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep running this stream on there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know why. What are your thoughts about the Porter? What Porter? Unless you're talking about the one in, no, Colbertdale doesn't have one. It's a different one, I think. Different tank engine.
The 425 last video I saw of it, it was going like right down along the wall, closest to where 209 is.
Oh,
And
so
then
that had to
goes-
have been the turntable
Yeah,
track.
that's the only way they can do it. That's the only way they really do it.
8:41. And even though my phone is charging, it's on 26%. How cheap is that? I think when we get to Jim Thorpe, I might kill it. And then when we're on our way back, I'll restart the stream. What do you think?
Up to you, but I would do this.
Because because after we get 425 on the turntable, we're probably going to be wanting to go get food.
We're going to get something light.
Exactly.
Because we really don't want to eat too much there. Like we might do like what you and me did the last time. Remember when we went out there on the weekend to ride 425 to the gorge?
Yeah.
We got that one vendor that was doing like chicken tenders, hot dogs.
Yeah, we'll just get that.
And then Mrs. T's pierogies.
Yeah, stream might cut out because this phone sucks. I gotta get a new one. Not a crap.
Doug was actually happy with me this morning.
Really?
Because I was being Mr. Info Provider for 24/5. For once, instead of him, he's like, good, somebody else does my job for me for once. I think that's what he meant.
That's funny.
Chugga come bam. Warning.
Yeah. No, I think it's brake tests.
Oh, warning.
Why? What
20
time is it? 20 minutes. Told ya. That's brake tests.
I brought the better version.
Oh, aren't
Not to beat up piece of crap from Tony.
Yeah. That Baofeng was an absolute piece of junk. That might be the Lehigh Valley 3 channel, I think.
We're 161 310 right now, right?
Yes.
And then we're gonna be
You'll hear them when they say, I think it's channel 4, then you switch to 770.
167 70.
160, 770, yeah. But we don't need that right now.
I gotta get the key.
What?
Never mind. See, mine's permanent hold on this, so it doesn't even have to scan.
I'm having it on scan just so I don't have to re-enter the feed. Because I have both channels linked together. And they're the only 2 channels running. It's pretty hard. There we go.
And when we get back,
Uh-huh.
we gotta give you the rail pace issues.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because we got the Wawa. I wanted to see where you were at, and I'm like, oh. I knew 38G was on the move because I saw the cars coming down the line, and there still was an intermodal sitting there, and I'm like, wow.
I know, 21G's still stuck there. Wonder how they're gonna get 21E around him.
Simple. Once 38G clears.
Yeah, but isn't it? But that bridge is one track, isn't it?
No.
Going
2.
into Wyo?
2.
Oh, okay.
There was an intermodal sitting there, and there was 38G going around it. How else do you think they got around?
Yeah.
You need coffee. You need V8.
I don't need coffee, but I could use something when we get to Jim Thorpe.
Could have had a V8.
Yeah. What are we doing on battery now? 24. Yikes, it is going down.
Did you see what they did to the old blue car 213?
What?
They repainted it into the dark red color, and they named it Lake Hauto.
Nice.
You got to get that's an upgrade.
That's one of the blue liners, isn't it?
One of the old Century ones, right?
Wow.
That's one of the old Reading 9100 series cars.
Yeah, the blue liners.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you board the train this morning, we remind you that we are expecting a sellout crowd for this trip today. Each coach seat can comfortably accommodate 2 people. If you have any belongings with you, please store them either in the racks on the racks overhead or on the floor at your feet, but not in the aisles nor on the seats. The first 2 coaches on the train, numbers 304 and part of number 308, are being reserved for our passengers boarding the train at Port Clinton. We are scheduled for departure from Outer Station in less than 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, less than 15 minutes before we depart. Are you going to go chasing tomorrow?
No, I can't. I told. Didn't I tell you?
No. We haven't talked much of the week because I didn't know what.
I thought I mentioned that in the phone call, didn't we?
It's been a while since we caught up. Don't forget.
I know, but I'm saying
I
I
don't
think
remember.
you. Whatever. Excuse me.
I went to bed at 8:30 last night.
Oh. Favorite steam engine, Penske K4.
Everybody knows how you always go to bed late.
Oh yeah.
Ah, here we go.
What?
Doug.
Wait, which one did he see?
I told you, I
26E.
saw 26E.
Elephant style.
Score 1 for me.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way. 8 a.m. You'll never guess who the CO was.
Kenny?
I don't know. Nobody commented yet.
Hmm.
But look,
No, Kenny's an engineer. Oh. Wait, unknown intermodal.
yeah, that was when
That was 21G. I told you. Huh. Oh, so new coaches?
that's what they think is going to happen.
I don't know why it's draining so fast, even though it's plugged in.
What?
I don't know why the phone is draining, but it's plugged in. Let me swap cables real quick. Might be the cable as well.
Looks like it's loose in your phone.
No, it's not loose. It is plugged in because I can see a little thing on it, a little lightning bolt.
I'm sending it to 2 guys.
To who?
To my other 2 brothers.
Okay. You had 2?
Yeah, Daryl and Andrew from work.
Oh.
They're my older brothers.
Ah.
The one knows how to do well. They both know how to do everything well.
Uh-huh.
All of my work, which at that point, they might be able
What? What are you laughing about? Oh, very funny.
They're gonna be like, oh boy, here he goes again.
Yeah, so as we pull out of here, the RDCs are pulling out of Port Clinton.
Yep.
Oh, and my hotel?
Yeah.
Right at the Reading Regional Airport.
I know where that is. I know where that is. I know which hotel. It's the Holiday Inn right there, right?
Yep.
Yep. I know, because I went by there for the World War II weekend. That was fun. Until I came home to a burnt computer. You're plugged in. Stop being cheap. I think that might have done the trick. Because it looks like the battery's stable. $8:52, so 8 minutes before departure.
So, Barbara? Temple? Okay. You gotta be on a separate channel. I can't hear it.
Yeah. Might be just the charger. Yep, now it's starting to drain again.
Because you have both plugged in. You're using the power to charge two things
Alright,
at
you know
once.
what? Let me, No, that would start draining this.
Yeah, but you're using both the power to powering both.
I believe I unplugged the right one.
Yeah, you did.
Alright.
You want to shut that off, you can. I got mine.
Alright. I don't think it's going to make a difference, but...
Now the fun begins. No.
What?
So you're definitely going to be working most Saturdays.
Oh yeah, definitely. 5 minutes.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome aboard the Reading Blue Mountain and Northern Railroad. This is the voice of the railroad, Russ Skiana, here for the 9th in our 2021 series of fall foliage passenger excursions, which today features steam locomotive number 425. Our train will take us from North Reading to Jim Thorpe with a station stop at Port Clinton, a total distance of 60 miles. Before we begin our journey to Jim Thorpe, I have a few important safety announcements. First and foremost, please keep your head and hands inside the coach at all times. There are some close clearances at several locations along the line. We do not want anyone getting hurt. Second, there is a restroom available for your convenience in each coach. And finally, once again, if you have any belongings with you, please store them in the racks overhead or on the floor at your feet, but not in the aisles nor on the seats. Our operating crew on the train today consists of our steam engineer, Shane Fredrickson, assisted by firemen Ryan Boucher and Ryan Fredrickson. The diesel engineer is Nate Mengel, and your conductor is Briar Stern. Now in its 94th year of existence, steam locomotive number 425 is back once again for our 2021 passenger season. This beautiful locomotive was originally constructed in 1928 at the Baldwin Locomotive Works in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for the Gulf Mobile and Northern Railroad. The Reading and Northern Railroad purchased 425 in 1984 for passenger excursion service. Locomotive and tender together weigh over 200 tons. It has a coal capacity of 18 tons and a water capacity of 8,500 gallons. Its main drive wheels are 69 inches in diameter.
That's not bad.
Along with the 425, we have Reading and Northern diesel locomotives numbers 5018 and 5019 to provide additional power for the train. Both locomotives are EMD model SD50s and were acquired from CSX in 2019. In 2020, they were repainted into the handsome new Reading and Northern Fast Freight Service paint scheme. We have an impressive 17-car train today. Our 9 red standard passenger coaches, numbered 301 through 309, were built between 1917 and 1920 for the Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad as self-propelled commuter cars. They went on to serve New Jersey Transit and were purchased by Reading and Northern in 1984 for excursion service and have been the backbone of our passenger fleet ever since. The rest of our consist today includes our generator car, number 1250, a former Reading Company passenger coach, number 213, Lake Hotto, our Pullman car, number 2, Hickory Run, full-length Super Dome car, number 4, Lehigh Gorge Explorer, former San Luis and Rio Grande coach, number 453, converted observation coach, number 30, Glen Anoco Falls, club car, number 8, Mock Chunk Club, and finally, private heavyweight observation coach, number 1, Black Diamond. Reading Outer Station is located at the very southern tip of the Reading and Northern Railroad system. The name Outer Station is a nod to the former Reading Company passenger station that was once located mere minutes away in downtown Reading on North 6th Street. In further keeping with the Reading Company tradition, our location here at milepost 62 is measured from the former Reading Terminal passenger station, which was located on Market Street in the heart of Philadelphia. This was the route of the Reading's most famous passenger trains, such as the Schuylkill and the King Cole. As we get set to depart Outer Station, your car attendants will be passing through to punch and collect your tickets, so please have them ready. They are also here to ensure your comfort and safety aboard the train. Please be sure to retain your ticket stubs, as you will be required to present them prior to boarding the return trip this afternoon at Jim Thorpe. There are 2 other trains operating in Jim Thorpe today, and we certainly want to ensure that everyone is on the right train at the right time. You will have the chance to ride one of those other trains if you wish, but we'll talk about that later in the trip. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask your car attendant. For now, sit back and enjoy the show as we travel through some of the most beautiful and diverse scenery in the United States.
Away we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now departing.
When he says close clearances, we got close clearances all the way up to Fort Flint. That time, after that time, it's closed. We're going to the rail yards up here, all the way up. And I'll tell you what, stick your head out. I don't want to have to we don't want to have to repaint these cars.
And away we go. Stream might cut out because this phone sucks. Oh yeah, 5018 definitely looked better in red. RJ Corman complained they look too similar to their junk.
Not even recording.
I was about to.
Now I am.
There you go.
You can also note that one of the signals that you just saw in your stream that we passed was one of the ones that was stolen.
Oh, I know.
That was returned.
I know because they found the hillbilly.
Ah, a Norfolk and Western car.
Gondola.
Southern hopper car. Ah,
Yep.
get it?
I know.
Norfolk, Western, and Southern.
Well, that's the two railroads that formed the railroad.
Oh, well, look at us, oh. They always do. Oh, look at the steam.
I know. There was some on this side too.
You can smell it.
Leaving Outer Station, we pass through the railroad's North Reading Yard. This is our principal interchange point with Norfolk Southern. Inbound freight is gathered here and assembled into trains to serve customers as far north as Hazleton and Scranton.
No coal cars.
No, they're on the other side.
No.
They were behind these cars.
Next, we pass over Pennsylvania Route 61, the first of 4 encounters we will have with the busy highway.
The old LO 4750s. Told ya. Get them while you can, because don't forget KCS is now going to be CP. Southern. Another Southern. Another Southern, holy crap.
A lot of freight. Blue and NASCAR that was passed.
Yep. Southern one, another one, another one, and then and another one. Yeah.
Excess height.
Former Southern, and another actual Southern. See these boxcars everywhere.
Yeah, another premium one.
I mean, vandalized one.
Well, there's no fast freights today.
No, they don't run Saturday.
Nor Sundays.
Nor Sunday?
They're canceled on the weekends.
I didn't know that.
That's why they've been running PI and all.
Oh yeah.
Big Blue CSX.
Those are rare, aren't they?
What, those
Yeah.
cars? Yeah.
I only saw them a handful of times at Abrams.
Old Reading in Northern.
Looks really good though. Must have got a touch up.
Yep.
We go on the bridge after about a week.
Was.
There we go. Yeah.
I don't think they should be over there. I don't think they should be over there. There's that plastic facility I was talking about with you earlier.
There's no plastic on them.
Rick North. Scale.
Approaching the northern limit of North Reading Yard, we pass Novapacks on our left and Packaging Corporation of America on our right, two important customers of the railroad. We sail under busy U.S. Route 222, formerly known as the Road to Nowhere, and next cross the main branch of the Schuylkill River on the picturesque Peacock's Lock Viaduct. This unique span was designed and completed by Gustavus Nichols for the Philadelphia and Reading Railroad in 1856. It is known as a pierced spandrel bridge because there are actually large circular openings between each arch and the bridge deck. It is believed to be the only bridge of this type in America, and is named for a nearby lock on the long-defunct Schuylkill Canal.
Yeah.
From here to Fort Clinton, we will
Yeah,
loosely
it's high.
trace the western bank of the main branch of the Schuylkill River. The main branch is 135 miles long and empties into the Delaware River at the site of the former Philadelphia Navy Yard. The name Schuylkill was coined by Dutch settlers and means hidden river and refers to its confluence with the Delaware River.
It's also a word a lot of outsiders can't pronounce.
Just like they can't pronounce Conshohocken.
Oh gosh. Or Downingtown, which is actually Downington.
I've only mentioned Conshohocken because it's the weirdest, the longest name like Schuylkill.
Oh yeah.
Look at all the geese.
Oh my gosh, there's a crap load of them. Huskies.
Our first highway grade crossing on the route is found in the small village of Cross Keys. whistles for the Lee Street and Main Street Road crossing. This is a popular spot for photographers, as it is situated with the extreme north end of the longest stretches of freight and level track on the entire railroad. If you understand it very well here, but you will see the train going northbound for miles.
That's alright, I got my live stream. Yeah. Oops. I got the live stream anyway.
Next we cross Elmer's Church Road in Doverville, and cross 4 rivers going north.
Oh yeah. Do not disturb on mine.
Yeah, after earlier, your stream was having your notifications go off.
I know. LGSR.
Yeah, but they said there's another train besides LGSR.
That's the Pottsville trip.
Yeah, they said earlier you could ride on two.
No, you can only ride on one of them.
They said two.
They didn't.
They said it.
The next crossing is at Trudy Road. The nearby Pearl Shoemakersville, located just across the Schuylkill
See
River.
the old bus?
Been there for years.
Until we get to Molino.
Molino. Oh yeah, just look at the sea. You'll see the sea of foamers there. Oh, the battery is bad on this freaking thing. It's the battery that's the problem. It keeps disconnecting.
Now we shut it down.
No, it's just loose. The connection's bad. I'm throwing this battery in the garbage when we get home. That sucks. Wait, I gotta get you on my back. I can't get it.
Where?
It's on my back. There we go. That's good. That's good.
Shake your leg.
No.
Get it?
Yeah, very funny.
Kind of clouds.
Steam. Just lingering.
I think we're coming up on Molino.
No.
How's your battery?
Fine, but we lost connection.
Live stream?
Yeah. Looks like it, yeah. Texting the same connection problems. Oh, now it's live. Nobody's watching though.
17 on mine.
No, it says 0 on my end.
17 on mine.
Just text saying internet problems.
We are having signal issues due to the areas that we are passing through. Jamie Chapman says yes.
There you go.
Is that baby thing?
No. Her username is Snowball. There you go. Looks like we're live now. But yeah, the signal signal's bad. The phone is still working, but barely, but we're going to hit more dead zones, so unfortunately I'm going to cut the stream short. Thanks to the very few that showed up. It's really laughable that somebody with over 100,000 subscribers, when he live streams, only about 10 people watch. So
extremely busy Interstate 78 and approaching Industrial Drive. Also at this crossing, we enter a brand new segment of double-track railroad on the Reading Northern at Muller Interlocking. This addition was completed in 2020.
alright, yeah, sorry. One, I don't want to talk over that beautiful, haunting Lehigh Valley Free Chime, and also over the voice of the railroad. So I'm going to end the stream. Thanks for watching, everybody. You might see a video on this later. We'll see what happens. Take care. This was a failed attempt. If it weren't for my battery and this stupid signal, this would have turned out better. More live streams like this may happen in the future, though. Take care, everybody.